Hello, Cancer. All right, so Cancer, you have Jupiter in your house at 19 degree, and it's forming a beautiful alignment trine with the North Node in Pisces, where the full moon lunar eclipse is happening, and the full moon lunar eclipse happening in your 9th house. The 9th house is the house of fortune, is the house of higher knowledge, postgrad education, higher education, is the house of faith, is the house that rules legal matters. So there is a full moon lunar eclipse here. You are ruled by the moon. So, and as I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, you are trining Pisces because both of you are water signs, but you also ruled by the moon. And the moon is in your 9th house, is in mutual reception with the Jupiter, which is currently sitting in your house. And Jupiter is exalted in your house, Cancer. All right. Not only that, but Jupiter sextiles the South Node and sextiles the Sun in your 3rd house. Now, the Uranus-Mercury square is happening between your 12th house, because this is your 12th house, Gemini is your 12th house, that's what Uranus is sitting, and Mercury, which is the ruler of your 12th house and the ruler of your 3rd house, is now in your 3rd house. There's lots of information here, Cancer. But quite frankly, what I see, you're one of the signs that's going to benefit from all of this. Now, I do have warning for you, Cancer. As I said, and going back to this chart, the full moon lunar eclipse, this is actually a blessing for you. Because once again, it's a trine. So there's something coming fast for you, an opportunity that's opening up for you. It's going to lead to fortune, really, Cancer. And it's going to lead to higher knowledge, a new experience, which involves a commute, because the 9th house is unlike the 3rd house. The 3rd house is a short distance commute. The 9th house is a long distance commute. So this could be a new opportunity that requires you to commute on daily basis, but it's going to be a long distance commute. So it's probably going to take up to an hour of travel. And I see it's going to be for a long term. It has longevity in it. But also, not only that, whatever Uranus is doing in your 12th house, all right, is actually kind of epiphany or kind of dreams you're getting, or hidden information, or like connection with your higher self, with your spirit guides, are giving you information, are guiding you, all right, to find out something that was hidden from you. But once again, it's going to be revealed. You might going to react in an impulsive way to it. You're probably going to say something. I don't think you're going to regret it, but it's kind of like information you find out, okay? Some sort of communication. It could be agreement. It could be signing an agreement. It could be a purchase of a vehicle, because that's what Mercury is doing in your 3rd house. You need to purchase something related to, I don't know, transportation, or related to a vehicle, or related to communication, telecommunication, okay? But there's something hidden, okay? It's going to be revealed. It's going to piss you off, quite frankly, Cancer, okay? It's going to bother you. And you might going to react in a way that you don't like, or I don't see that you're going to regret it, but you are going to, whatever information that's going to be revealed to you, you probably are not going to like it. Or somebody is going to bring information that's not going to be, you're not going to be happy with. You got the Empress, Cancer, and 3 cards. Oh wow, Cancer. I know you don't see me, but there are several cards, flew out from the deck. So you got the Empress, you got the King of Fire, you got the Six of Wands, you got the Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, you got the Seven of Cups, and you also got the Six of Cups. So from all these cards, what I see here, Cancer, and I know you don't see me, but this is it. This is literally in tandem with your astro projections. So I see that you are probably confused in making a decision. You being indecisive, or there's many options in front of you. Related could be to a family matter, or a family member, could be a relationship coming from the past. Okay, but I also see that there is information that's going to be revealed to you. There's some sort of communication that could be, coming to you really fast. Okay, with the Page of Sword here, that's going to open a new doors for you. Okay, there's a new start with the Ace of Wands, planting new seeds, something like starting a new project, or starting something new, because you got the Empress, and you got the Ace of Wands. Sorry, you got the Ace of Wands. You're guided with this Ace of Wands. You're guided to embrace this new start, this new beginning. And with the Empress, I see that you are going to grow, and you are going to nurture this new beginning. There's something, this newness, this new project, this new endeavor that you're going to start. It's going to be fruitful for you. It's going to be, it's going to bring luck and prosperity for you, because you also got the the Six of Wands, which indicates victory and success, and you got the King of Fire. So there could be somebody, okay, that's going to appear in your life, somebody who's going to be very supportive. Now, it doesn't have to be a masculine energy, it could be either or, but I feel that this person is going to be supportive for you. It's going to help you in your endeavor, in this new project, in this new start, in something new that you're starting. I see it's growing. I see you going to be successful and happy and victorious in this. For some of you also, I see for some of you have been dealing with legal matter, okay, that probably it wasn't to your satisfactory, but I feel that's coming to a closure, that's going to be finalized, it's going to be ending, because once again, there's something new. It leads to victory nonetheless. It leads to success. Okay, now I also see that you're probably dealing with somebody from the past, somebody from your childhood, probably a family member. It could be a child, it could be a parent, could be a sibling, whatever. Because remember, Mercury in the 3rd house here is dealing with neighbors, is dealing with siblings, it's communication with these people. Okay, so there could be harsh communication, because there is a square here. Okay, there could be some sort of confrontation, but nonetheless, whatever the conversation that's happening here, it's going to lead to your success. It's going to lead to your victory, because once again, this full moon lunar eclipse is in alignment with you. It's going to put you in a new path. Okay, once again, this going to involve long distance commute. This going to involve, for some of you, travel or relocation. Okay, and whatever it is you're starting, Cancer, it's going to lead to prosperity, abundance. You are protected by Jupiter here. Now, Saturn retrograde in your 9th house is going to bring, as I said, I do see something related to legal matter, but Saturn is here back in your 9th house in order to finalize what wasn't finalized before, okay? In order to resolve issues related to this court pattern. Okay, whatever it is, Cancer, rest assured you're going to be victorious. You're going to be successful. But once again, I'm just giving you a general predictions here. For some of you, you're probably going to be dealing with some sort of karmic revision, depending on your deeds, depending on what you've been doing. Okay, now if you're being honest, trustworthy, being just and fair, then you are going to be successful and rewarded, because I got the Six of Fire. Okay, I got the Six of Wands, which indicates success and victory. But I mean, from the cards, what I see here, I don't see anything that indicates, a karmic debt. Absolutely the opposite. I see success, victory, new start, planting new seeds, and caring, actually, because you got the Empress. So you're probably caring or taking care of family members. For some of you, I do see pregnancy, because once again, you have Jupiter in your house, excuse me, and you have the moon here in your 9th house. Okay, and Jupiter and the moon indicates motherhood, indicates pregnancy. Okay, indicates also taking care of children, indicates taking care of family, nurturing family. Okay, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I wish you best of luck and a happy full moon in your 9th house. Hello, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, there's nothing in your chart. No planet. Lilith moved out. Lilith is now in Libra. Okay, so that's good. Oh, true, Lilith is still in your sign. Okay, never mind, Scorpio. Okay, so let's look at this. Now, this is the chart of September the 3rd. Okay, and we're looking at Uranus and Mercury. So Mercury is sitting in your 11th house. Virgo is your 11th house, and we just had the new moon in your 11th house. And Uranus is actually in your 8th house. All right. And the full moon lunar eclipse is happening in your 5th house. So the full moon lunar eclipse, this is your 5th house. Okay, so let's take it one step at a time. There is a square between Uranus and Mercury, between the 8th and the 11th. So I feel like I spoke about this before, but I'm going to touch base on it again. I do feel that you're probably trying to join new groups, probably have a social media account or build a website or something along those lines, but you need help. You need assistance. And you find out that whatever groups that you're joining is going to cost you money, or once again, you need financial assistance, or you're expecting financial assistance from joining this group. Okay? But you find out that there was miscommunication or misinformation, disinformation, or something that was misleading. You find out that probably it requires a long-term membership. You could be trying to pursue higher education or something along those lines to upgrade your skills, or maybe it's related to your job, because the 11th house is the second from your 10th house. Okay, and then you find out, once again, it's going to cost you lots of money, or you have to pay for this membership, a subscription fee or something along those lines. Okay, so whatever it is, I do see miscommunication, disinformation, something that wasn't, or it was misunderstood. Okay, now, but I do see support coming your way, because the full moon lunar eclipse that's happening in your 5th house is very supportive. It trines with you. Okay. Now, also you have Jupiter in your 9th house. Okay. Cancer is your 9th house, also trines with you. Okay. So the full moon trines with you. The Jupiter in your 9th house trines with you. So I do see support. Okay. I do see you probably gonna like a guru, a teacher, someone of a religious figure or whatever is going to probably help you, support you, guide you, give you information. I do see that you're going to be now, if you are going back to school or something, or you are a teacher or something along those lines, I do see that there is going to be growth and abundance, and you're going to be successful in your higher education, okay? Or even if, as I said, if you are a teacher or you are a guru yourself, I do see that you're going to be elevated, either in a position, okay? Because I do see some sort of luck coming your way. Now, if whatever endeavor, okay, you are pursuing, it's going to be successful. Because this full moon, once again, trines you. It's going to be supportive for you, all right? Now, if this matter is related to children, okay, or a child, same thing. Let's say your child is seeking higher education or postgrad degree or something like that. I do see you got the sun, just like Libra. Now, you could be Libra Scorpio, okay? I do see the sun, so happiness, success, victory, joy. The sun literally flew out from the deck, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, I got the Six of Air. So for some of you, this could require travel, commute, or require relocation, okay? Or leaving what was no longer serving you because you are moving to calmer waters. You probably used to go to school that you're not happy at, okay? Or you're changing your academic or the program of your studies, something along those lines. But whatever you're pursuing, whatever something new that's happening, or Jupiter is supporting you in your ninth house, it's going to be, or it's going to bring prosperity and abundance and happiness and joy and laughter. I don't know what else I can say, Scorpio, okay? Yeah, I see, because look, when I pulled the cards underneath the Six of Air, I got 5 of water, 4 of water, 7 of water, and 5 of fire. So there's lots of confusion, okay? There was indecisiveness, there's regret of something that didn't work for you in the past, but you still feel you're regretting your choices, your previous choices. And you were confused what to do now. What kind of path you're going to take. But with the sun and the Six of Air, for some of you, you've already moved. For others, you are going to move. You are going to leave that was causing confusion to you. Okay, you're going to leave it behind because it's no longer serving you. It's bothering you. It's annoying. It's keeping you up at night. It makes you feel insecure, unhappy, because you're going towards your happiness with the sun. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm talking as though you're seeing me. I know you don't see me, but you gotta believe what I'm telling you. You literally got the Six of Air and the sun. Okay, it can't be any better than that, Scorpio. I wish you best of luck. Hi, Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, this full moon lunar eclipse is happening in your first house. And you know what, Pisces, if you are a 15-degree Pisces, either sun or rising, I mean, I don't know what to say. You're going to be very fortunate. You're going to be very lucky because you have Acrinar in conjunction, is forming a conjunction. If you've seen the previous, the first segment of this video, the fixed star Acrinar is forming a conjunction with this full moon lunar eclipse. So that's going to bring elevation in your status, either at work or spiritually, or even going to bring some sort of luck or fortune. But you've been through a very hardship, journey. Okay, it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy journey for you. But now it's coming to culmination, and you're going to reap the fruits of your labor, okay? Now, Uranus is in your first house. You are a mutable sign, so there's a square aspect in your angular houses. Sorry, this is your 4th, this is your 7th. So Mercury is in, what's wrong with me? I can't even Oh my God, sorry. So Mercury is in your seventh house. Virgo is your seventh house. And we actually just had a new moon in your seventh house. We're going to have a solar eclipse in your seventh house on September the 22nd or the 21st. But regardless, so full moon in your first house, Uranus in your fourth house, and Mercury is in your seventh house. So what does that tell me? For some of you, you're getting into new partnership, new relationship, business or romantic, whatever it is. It's a new, there's a very good communication going on, okay? And you're letting go of what no longer serving you. You're starting something new, because this started with this new moon in your seventh house, which we've had in August, okay? So that's beautiful. That's what's going on in your seventh house. However, looks like that a family member or your homeland or your house or whatever, or where you used to live, is not in alignment with this new relationship. So you are required to relocate, I guess, to move, or a family member is not getting along with this new partnership, your new spouse or your new partner. They are against this relationship. Everybody takes what resonates and leave the rest, okay? It doesn't matter. There's something new starting in your house. You are going to be completely different than what you've been before. For some of you, you're gaining weight. For others, you're losing weight. Everybody takes what resonates with them, okay? For others, as I said, because it's an eclipse, you're probably going to start a new regime, or you're doing a major change in your looks, in your physical appearance. It's going to be a major change, okay? I don't know, you're going to look so different. I don't know, Pisces, okay? You're probably doing a plastic surgery or a cosmetic surgery, or you're doing a cosmetic procedure that's going to make you look different. Once again, for some, you're going to lose weight. For others, you are going to gain weight. It could be pregnancy, because it's a full moon in your first house. You're probably getting pregnant, okay? Okay, so okay. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, guys, but I'm gonna say what I see. Whatever jumped out from the deck, even though I feel, but it's an angular house square. Like, there's a square going on, okay? Your house, your first house, but I got Justice. And I got the King of Earth. Okay, I got it. So I'm not going to lie to you, Pisces. There are hardship cards jumped out. And that tells me that you have, and I just said it from the beginning, you've been through a very long journey that you experienced lots of hardship, financial hardship, struggle, sleepless nights, anxiety, fear, okay? And what I see is you got the Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Earth, and Justice. So despite all this hardship that you've been through, whether it's financial, emotional, whatever it is, I do see relief. I do see you're getting your justice. And there's support coming your way. Okay? Either from the justice system, but I do also that you're going to get into a new relationship. Somebody is giving you a hand, is helping you financially, is supporting you financially. I do see for some of you, you moved, you relocated. Okay? You left something that was causing too much turmoil in your life. You left it behind. You're leaving it behind. I do see there's a gigantic support coming your way, financial support. And I do see for some of you, if there was unjust in your life, if you're dealing with a legal matter, I do see that you're going to be successful. You're going to be victorious. Okay? But for others, it's going to be justice regardless, because, Saturn is doing a revision, is coming back into your sign. And I do see for some of you that justice is coming back to you. Okay? Because Jupiter, quite frankly, I do see justice is going to be to your favor. all right? Because Jupiter is trining with you, is trining with the North Node. As you see here, Jupiter is your ruler, is forming a trine with you, is in Cancer, in your 5th house. So I do see support coming your way. I see fortune or luck, something fortunate, or a fortunate door, I guess, or door, because the 5 of Pentacles, it's literally that you've been struggling, you've been in scarcity, you've been lacking the financial and emotional support, but somebody is opening the door for you. Door of luck and fortune is being opened up for you. All right. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Even though you cried a lot over spilled milk, over previous relationship, okay, over somebody who was deceitful, who stabbed you on your back, who caused anxiety and insomnia for you, and but I do feel and I see that you're overcoming all these obstacles and you're moving on, because once again, justice comes. Something taken away from you is coming back to you. Let's put it this way, Pisces. Yeah, something was taken away from you, it's coming back. It's a karmic justice. Okay, you've probably been doing really good for others. You've been very sympathetic. You're compassionate. You're empathizing with everybody. Okay, and once again, karmic justice is going to be to your favor, Pisces. I don't know how else I can, put it, but that's what I see for you, Pisces. Best of luck with this full moon lunar eclipse.